The Christmas House 2, Deck Those Halls, was released in 2021. This is directed by Newey and is written by Erin, Rodman, and this is, of course, a sequel to The Christmas House. And I had seen The Christmas House, but about 3 years ago. So I had to do a quick recap of what that one was about. But I can definitely confirm that you can watch this even if you haven't just watched the previous film. I think technically you could watch this even if you've never seen the previous film, because the narrative does stand on its own, but obviously there is some character development. So if you've seen the first film, I think you'll get more out of this. And the narrative is really good fun because it's about the Mitchell brothers, and they're actually competing on television to have the most Christmassy house. And I think they had like a week in which to do it. And that means that it has a very Christmassy narrative. And we have a lot of festive decorations, definitely very strong festive vibes, which is something that I look for in a Christmas film. For me, the more Christmassy, the better. And this one definitely ticks that box. The characters do have some progression, as I said, and while they are working on these houses, we obviously have family problems and personal problems, so there is more substance to it than that. But if you wanted to just enjoy the Christmas aspect, you could. But if you've watched the first film, you want to see how the families and characters are progressing, then you can definitely read into that as well. And I rather enjoyed it. The whole thing is an average length of about an hour and 20 minutes. And it is a little slow to begin with. It takes a little while to get to the point. But once it gets there, everything flows really well. It's really enjoyable. It's a little dramatic here and there. But generally, it's a very easy watch. And I really enjoyed it. If you've seen the first film, The Christmas House, then I think this is a decent sequel. If you haven't seen the first film, I do recommend it. But if you just want to watch this one, then, as I said, you can do that without actually missing too much. You'll be able to keep up with things without feeling like there are significant gaps in your knowledge and you don't know what's going on. But obviously the first film will then enhance the second film. So I'm pretty pleased. The Christmas House 2, Deck Those Halls, is a good film and one that I'm happy to recommend.